Gotta figure out male Moogle. Alrighty, PK. Good luck with your work. Have fun. Don't work too hard. Thank you for hanging out. Recorder, you have 2 letters. Yes. I understand that. I saw that. Yes. I am well aware of that, Minta. I have to find the post, Moogle. That's what I just said. Is that it? Yeah, of course, PK. Always happy to have you here. That's a cute little pet. Little bunny. I enjoy your chill streams too. Keep doing what you're doing. Here. No, you're an itinerant Moogle. You're not a male Moogle. But you were a male Moogle. There. Gatekeeper? Is that the male Moogle? There's the delivery Moogle. Found you. Buttery Mog Biscuit. Fat Choco Choco. Oh, they're experience items. Okay. And this is the free... free teleport. That's I think I'm gonna leave those there for now. I don't need those at the moment. I'm tempted to pick up Samurai. Because I do wanna grab Samurai at some point. I'm tempted to pick up Samurai. I already got Ninja, and I'd rather not have too many class stories that I'm going through. I think I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now. Okay. No. One first. We're gonna go get my other summon. Oh. I'll do that first. How much does a promotion cost? Promotion! I am first class. You? You are supposed to talk to. Yes, okay. Ah, Sergeant Neko, doing the Twin Adder proud as ever, I hear. You've arrived at a most opportune time. How's Z-mail of... Ishgard has requested our assistance with a matter of some import. I've decided that you're just the man for the task. Mission in brief, travel to the Male Darkhold and purge the subterranean fortress of Voidsent. See to your preparations and make your way to the central highlands of Coerthas. Once there, you should find the Darkhold without much difficulty. Ophelia, a knight in the service of House Zemel, will meet you upon arrival and brief you in greater detail. I await word of your success. Some reason, I have a feeling I should go get my other summon first. Dancer outfits are so pretty. Archer! Hi, Archer. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope stream went well. Hope you're doing well.
I'm gonna open up your stream.
Oh, that building's gone.
Yep, we're good. We're great. No, I don't think I will. Ow. No, I gotta go find my bike again, except now it's even further away from home.
Guess what, buddy? Full screen. Look at that fucking boot.
That didn't sound like it looked like a fun time. Kote, yeah. Of course I'm a kitty. I'm a cat both as VTuber and as a Final Fantasy. Yes, but welcome in everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. I am Multiversal Neko. I am a variety streamer who has been rather hooked on Final Fantasy recently. But you can use Multi or Neko for short. I hope you enjoyed your time over at Archer's. It's always a fun time. If you do have to do some after stream care, please get up, stretch, get food. If not, I would love some company. You hooked on it because of Tantra. So, funny story. I have owned this game since day one. But every time I tried to play it, something happened. When it first got released, it was a shit game. It really was. It was a bad game. It was not good. Then I tried a little bit later. After it got fixed, quote unquote fixed, and but all of the friends who I tried to play with ended up just disappearing, and I never got to play with anybody. So that was kind of a downer, and I stopped playing at that point. And then I think it was when Endwalker came out. Some friends were going to play with me again, and that was encouraging, so I tried playing again. Then they all disappeared. And I didn't play it then either. I finally have friends to play with, so I am finally playing. So, no, it's not because of Dodriel, it's just because I finally have a reason to play again. Dawn Trail just happened to have good timing. It kind of lined up there. I would say if I get sleep. No worries, Archer. I was expecting that. Make sure you get some rest. Thank you again for the raid. Hope to see you again soon. I only got into 14 when the whole WoW debacle was blowing up. I had a lot of fun with it ever since. That's fair enough. It's definitely a fair trade from WoW. Both big MMO games. I tried WoW once, and I was not a fan. Nothing against the game itself, or the people who play it. It's just, it really wasn't for me. One meme post about Pt.14 convinced me to give the free trial a shot. That was too funny to... Fair. That got a lot of people. My thing is, I never got to do the free trial because I already owned the game, and I wasn't gonna make a full new file just to do the trial again. So, I was... Oh, that was the other reason. I couldn't afford the subscription for a while, so I had to stop playing. So... I finally paid off my car. So this is instead of paying for my car. Never played WoW. I didn't have the time or the space to play it. Or the money. Yeah. I can see that. Since Garuda's restless essence railing within the confines of your etheric channels, it is time we granted it release with the austerities of wind. So what class are you playing, by the way? Thankfully, I already have in mind a location that well suits our elemental purposes. You're familiar with the floating city of Nim in outer Lenosha? No. As you might imagine, the aspect of wind is entirely dominant in the area of those suspended isles. World traveling was possible. Village craft some items for you to take. I appreciate the offer. But yeah, because of the Dawn Trail thing and everybody hopping on, everywhere is crowded. Thankfully, Primal hasn't been bad as a data center. Aether is a disaster area. My friend was trying to log into Aether the other day and was at, like, position 2,400 in the queue. Right now you're maining Viper. Hooked on the twin sword aspects and the speed power provides. Yeah, fair enough. See, I'm probably Crystal. Yeah, that's just the. Bit. So, it's actually funny. It depends on who you ask. If you ask somebody from Crystal, they're going to tell you something different. I know people on multiple different data centers, and each one of them tells me something different. But, funny enough, when I first started gaming in MMOs, my thing was always, if there was an option, it was always twin swords and attack speed. Which is still how I play a lot of games. So I am very tempted to play Viper just for that reason. But hi, Wolfu. The only reason I say it's the RP center is because of fucking Bell. That has been pretty consistent. Balmung alone is RP central. I know a couple people who moved out of Belmung, like they transferred servers because they couldn't deal with the ERP. The ERP was what was scaring them off. You play Viper, it will scratch all our spots. Yeah. Crystal is relatively low population. Yeah, Balmung at one point, somebody I know was a Balmung player for the longest time. I think she still has a character there. But they were doing ERP and people were like ruining everything. Ready to make your way there as soon as you feel prepared. I am quite excited to see this new Iggy. Nah, just ignore Bastion. Bastion sucks. So. Stanford has been home from the start. It'll stay that way. I went to Exodus just because a friend offered me a place in their free company. It's not a very active free company, but it at least keeps me from getting spammed invites. Multiple people they made alts specifically for Balmung and my old FC. Yeah, that seems to be a big thing that I've heard. I'm working on towards that, Gambler. I plan to have everything maxed out on this character. Oh, I'm already working on it. Bastion yells at me because my highest level class fishing. It's not even my combat class. Fishing is the best, Bastion. Don't lie. We all know you love it. Just like we all know that Paladin is the best tank. Red, you have no input here. Go away. This is between me and Bastion, alright? You're right, I do know the Paladin is the best tank. Nah, Paladin is clearly the best tank. That's why Bastion is so scared of Paladin. Should we begin? I assume that as this is your third such experience, you have by now grown familiar with the steps of the ritual. Thus, as before, I would have you concentrate on shifting your etheric balance. Imagine the energy within you howling through your veins, an incessant gale of screeching wrath. Ruda's essence will be only too eager to harness those raging currents and shape them into a worldly avatar. Once Garuda Eggy has appeared, it falls to you to tame its fury. Alrighty, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for coming along with the raid. But yes, get some foods. Get some yums. To be fair, Bastion is also terrified of fissures for some reason. So, I think Bastion is just a coward. You don't have to go to the ocean, you know that. There's lakes and rivers too. Ow, that hurt. Not reading that giant paragraph. Masterfully done. Ruda Eggi's power is now yours to wield. Aptitude for the art of summoning has exceeded my highest expectations. I honestly could not have found a more valuable partner for my research. Let's return to Palu Falls. I am sure you must be exhausted after this ordeal. I was expecting the crazy guy to show up, to be honest. Raining is born. With the addition of Garuda Eggi, you now command 3 powerful avatars. You have no doubt realized, however, each of these entities has a particular role in which it excels. For Garuda Eggi, that role is unleashing magic to strike down distant foes. You must admit to feeling equal parts joy and apprehension at how faithfully the summoned being displays the original primal's volatile disposition. Experiment with your Iggy allies, and the most effective use of their individual abilities will soon become clear. With such mastery of the art at your disposal, I shall almost pity Tristan when next he chooses to confront you. Before that time comes, however, I will endeavor to pierce the mystery of his motivations. May your discoveries bring you new confidence. Mangruda. And Kindle. Enhances the signature attack of summons, upgrading Ifrit's Eggi's Burning Strike to Inferno. Oh. There's been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Quinix find murdered. The reports are confused. They all mention the same black-robed attacker. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. He has indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off for Mordona at once and speak with any survivors. Everybody has their own fear. Not all fears can be explained. It happens. Maybe that we can glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him. I can go here yet? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. I did manage to lock this one. Where is the wifey right now, Red? Yep, that's a mood. Work? Yuck. At 9:30? When did she get off? Nine? Okay, so so she should be on her way home then. Okay. I'm like I didn't think her job was open until like 10 or 11 at night. Yes, yes, I am absolutely certain. It was the same dark summoner whom Imhitra described to us. We're celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an Alagan summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem. Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. The next moment, the world exploded into flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off towards the singing shards. Bastard slaughtered my friends. There was no warning, no negotiation. The gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, and I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us. Do either of you have off tomorrow, Red, for the holiday? I'm kind of assuming that Lunar probably doesn't, unfortunately. You don't know if she does? So you do, though? Another soul crystal. Yes, it makes sense that he would shift his attention to a more easily obtainable gem. You have it off? Nice. Any plans for the day? Anything fun? For all your progress, you would now make for a most formidable opponent. Nope. Same. My parents wanted me to go with them on a trip. I said nope. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspected that Tristan might desire the soul crystal you carry. I did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. I am at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these Alagan relics. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the singing shards. Let us be on our way. That's not the one I want. No, no, no. Oh, there it is. This place is so cool. Super pretty. I brought you the soul crystals, as promised. Yes. These appear to be authentic Alagan artifacts. Very well. I shall honor our bargain. For within these gems, I will draw forth memories of the ancient summoners, and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. Oh gods, the pain. He is insane, and the hat is still stupid. Ah, the bumbling summoner and his incompetent lackey made an appearance at last. Think to capture me? Fools, I have orchestrated your every move. You have grown much in the art, it is true, but through the wisdom of the Paragons, I now command the power of an Elder Primal. You gonna deal with the Paragons? And you call us fools? The Ashians will never relinquish their hold on you. Small price to pay. You could but feel the strength that fills my entire being. It is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes and put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. Primals will rise no more. Hear me, Demon King of Devouring Flame. Feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn. Culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, one more soul crystal that must be mine. Tolerate its wasted potential no longer. Can't tell which one I'm supposed to be focusing on. Where'd he go? There we go. And we in. Yep. By all the memories of Summoner's past, I should have been unstoppable. I will sear the disease of beastmen from the face of the land. Deprived of worshippers, the primal that temper my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion. I see my orders records were accurate. It was buried deep in the archives. I but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? Imagine your superiors in the immortal flames thought it a mercy to conceal that inglorious detail. Once the soft-headed fool had been tempered, there was no saving him, and thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. My work is left undone. The primal, no, all primals must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to add to the power I required. How can you not see? I am the sword of vengeance, and I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse. His book's kind of cool, not gonna lie. The outfit's still stupid, but the book's kind of cool. I was kind of expecting it to blow up for some reason. I guess I was right. I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair at his brother's tempering or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think that, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. The Summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until, eventually, the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility, and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield. Nope, no worries there, I'm already corrupted. It is time we return to Apkalu Falls. The Dark Summoner is no more. Being corrupted is fun. Why would I not be corrupted? I like it that way. Still ARR. I keep getting distracted by class quests. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end. I fear the Ashen with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this manner, they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos. Now, see, Menta, you misunderstand. I'm not being distracted by my class's quests. I'm being distracted by class quests. There's a difference. When it's like 8 different classes, it's not the same anymore. It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Ashens looms closer day by day. Thus, would I have your armor, you armor yourself with this last piece of the Evoker's attire. That doesn't surprise me, Wolfu. It was discovered at the same dig site whence Tristan seized the Soul Crystal, and the St. Koinex researchers grateful for your actions in bringing the murdered summoner to justice, insisted that you complete your set. I think this sounds like it might be the last summoner's quest. One can never be over-prepared when heading into battle against a paragon. Wear it proudly. Speaking of preparations, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? Technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your Eggy. You must have seen Tristan employing this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Still your mind now, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the Agi will be yours. I said it sounds like it. I'm not expecting it to be honest. Hey, this concludes the summoner quest for Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must complete the main scenario quest before dawn. So it's the final one for ARR. I was half right. You are correct. It does not. It means I'm half right. Half right has some right mixed into it. Got to eat my muffins. Ah, who goes there? Oh, it must be the reinforcements. Beg your pardon. Recent sights have left me as skittish as an untrained chocobo. The male Darkhold. The name itself sends a shiver up the spine, does it not? The place has been infested by all manner of fearsome void scent of late. Why, I've even heard word of statues come to life. Oh, we Ishgardians pride ourselves on seeing to our own defenses. The threat this time is simply too great. You'll see to those abominations, won't you? I was really hoping this was not going to be a dungeon. Really hoping this wasn't going to be a dungeon. Please let me use NPCs. For the love of God, let me use NPCs. Nope, no NPCs. Oh, 13 minutes. Okay, I can live with 13 minutes. If you want to try, I think server travel was shut down though, wasn't it? Or to a point. I don't know what. I keep hearing like 5 different things about that. Exodus. It's off and on? Okay. Well, we'll see if I get in before then. I was more worried it was going to be another 50-minute timer like the last couple days. I was not going to wait 50 minutes. Hey, never mind, I got it. Sorry, I appreciate the offer. We do have to definitely have to go dungeon diving at some point. I said where I was. I'm in Exodus. Exodus is not in Crystal. If healer Q's is why out who's out for fair enough. Where are you going? Are you pulling the entire dungeon, dude? I still need to pick up a healer class. Here, you can have a couple more. Have fun. Your summoner is a healer? What? Pick up skull. Oh, that's what you meant. Yes. Yeah, for some reason when you said that, I thought you meant, like, I had a summoner as a healer in my party, and I was very confused. You're never annoying me, Attica. Oh yeah, no. What? I'm sorry, I'm very confused about that scene. Oh, that, okay. Yes, I was aware that there was some healer tied to summoner though. I do kind of want white mage though. Just for the stereotype. When I click on this. Easy because of low. Yes, true. If I want one right away, I'll definitely go for Scholar. Yes, X's. You coming to visit? Nice. Ooh, a book. Okay, the evoker armor is not bad. The helmet is still freaking stupid, but the armor is not bad. I don't like the little wings on the back, but... No! That headpiece is ridiculous. Yeah, I remember your offer about making me armor before. I've been getting pretty decent stuff, though, to follow along with my current level at the moment. And I know that probably most of the good-looking stuff is a little bit later in the game anyways. They're linked. That was kind of a neat one. Oh, hello. No blame for it. Some nice stuff is pure, like level 1, just crafting only, or purchase. I mean, I have been really enjoying just the stuff you get from the smith for almost every class. I've just turned all of the smith stuff into glamour. Oh, I've checked out the PvP stuff. There is some really good looking PvP. I saw a really nice painter's brush for the Pictomancer that's a PvP piece. Wait, there's a crafting mentor too? I didn't know that there was crafting mentors as well. You're an Omnicrafter that's max level, you can be it. Ah! Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of want that stuff for my Paladin. I didn't even realize there were different types of mentors, period. I thought a mentor was just a mentor. No, the gallery's the wrong way. Yeah. But they keep dying mid-cast. It's like, just let me cast my ability! I don't know what they're doing. For the script grind again. Doing that something. What's the little fairy? You can't bring pets in, right? Is that like a skill? Is the fairy a skill? It's cute. Like it. Oh, it's a scholar pet. Okay. Ow. No. No, I am not the tank. Go away. Save yourself, or just cast all the shields, heals, and lasers. I mean, Eevee is. We have Eevee over here, who is a white mage who just plays how low can you go, and uses holy all the time. I think you and Eevee would get along. Oh god. No, I just figured it out. Large scale raid and we have Bastion tank with Yannicka and Evie being the healers, and seeing how stressed we can make Bastion. Love you too, Bastion. I'm so sorry, Yannicka. I just saw you running towards me. The teleport was already gone. It was already gone. There was no stopping that. Sitting outside the whole time. Welcome back, Sergeant Neko. Word of your success has already reached us. I would turn in you a measure of serpent seals in recognition of your loyal service. The House Zemail Knight spoke most highly of you. This will go far to improve the Order's reputation in Ishgard. Rest assured that your superiors will hear directly from me of your efforts. Should you continue to serve us as you have done, I suspect a promotion is in your future. Stay true to the Wood's will, Neko, and be safe in your travels. You're frustrated with me? I think I have to move away to see you again. There you are. Very pretty outfit. I like that outfit. Looks good. Ooh, pretty dress. Ooh, creepy Reaper. That's a cool looking scythe, though. You got all the things. That's what? Pugilist? Something? That's Dancer. Right. I thought adventurer plates were made by default. I thought you just started with an adventurer's plate. Fuck. God damn it, Demi. That's the second one today. Hi, Demi. Hope you're doing well. I think this is the same as the last one I got, which is Tutti Frutti or Stinky Sock. Hey, that one's definitely Tutti Frutti. Oh, that's a pretty skill. I think, there's another streamer who I'm acquainted with who likes doing the, what's it called? G-pose or something? And, they like using the flower effect in their G-poses. Did you have, like, little drones following you around? Okay, that... Those are drones, aren't they? They look like drones. The other class you had with the big, like, dress on, the one you changed to after this, you looked like... Oh, what is her... That one. God, what is her name? Hold on a minute. Final Fantasy... N2? No, it's a character... Oh, Lulu from Final Fantasy X and X-2. Not exactly, but similar. Hold on a minute. That was good. This one. Similar-ish dress. Kind of gives me the same feeling. Less belts, though. Yours is obviously more dress, less belts, but same feeling to me. She is definitely one of the best characters in that game. I really do enjoy her in that one. Hey, the wings again. The wings are so cool. Okay. Somebody's gonna have to tell me if this is true. I heard that they made it so you can actually fly with real wings now. Like it's an actual flying mount. Is that a real? That's real? Okay, I'm very happy with that. Because the fact that there were wings that but you couldn't actually use them was bugging me a little bit. It's an endgame mount, fair enough. Yeah, it's a real flying mount. You have so many wings. Those are glamours, right? Or is that an actual, like, legitimate piece of armor? Oh, fashion accessory? Is that different? Cat. Behave. Behave. Okay. Separate from glamour, but not armor. Okay. Hi. Can I help you? You're in the way, you know that? You know that? Yeah, hi. Well, yes, I would assume it's like an accessory if it's called a fashion accessory. But thank you for that explanation. I have seen quite a few people with the umbrella. The umbrella is a nice touch. Nah, kitty. Can I put you down now? Mwah, I love you. I do, but I kind of need my hands to be able to play the game. Were you playing in your water bowl again? You're covered in water. Do I not have access? Down here? I don't have any. Oh, so it's something you have to get. Okay. Most of the items you'll unlock over time or get through maps. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. The wings are cool, though. I do like the wings. It's a very nice accessory. I wish you could manually read just these. No, at one point somebody told me there was a limited amount of sets you could make. And I was thinking... Right click. God damn it. Thank you, Yadika. So, somebody told me there was a limited amount of sets you could get. And when I heard that the first time, I thought that it was like... They were talking about how they had to remove a couple sets to fit all of their sets in. I was thinking that that meant they were like 20 slots or something. Which seemed like an okay amount. I could live with 20. And then I actually looked and it says 100. And I'm like, how do you have so many sets that you can't fit them all in here? There is no way I will ever hit 100 armor sets. I'm sorry, not happening. I understand the glamour, which is probably why some people have a lot of sets. I still can't see 100. I can't. I do need more glam plates though. Each job combining crafting at the very minimum. Excuse me. Yeah. Like, yes, there weren't there's only, what, 20 glam, 20 plates? So I could get that. I was looking at this and then I saw 100 and I'm like, no way. Yeah, that sounds like a more reasonable decision, like probably something I would do. I was just blown away by having even just the idea of having over 100 sets that you use. It seems like a lot. I honestly feel like it would be more reasonable to have 20 armor sets, gear sets, and 100 glamour sets. I feel like if you swapped them, it would make a whole lot more sense, to be fair. Fashion is always the true endgame, Wolfu. Reasons to dupe up on some things. Yeah, I guess, yeah. And that statement means nothing to me at this moment, but I bet I will figure it out later. I'm important now. Because it gives a fun mount. My current mount goal, though, is to get the Rathalos mount. Doing a little dance back there, I see. Do that when you get there. Yeah. Ah, okay. That one's going to be a little bit. I'm at least at a decent rank now for, like, buying stuff and what. Still need to kill it 30 more times. Yeah, now I have access to some of the good stuff. Unleveling your companions. I don't have any companions yet. Well, I'm well aware, Gambler. I'm friends with a Final Fantasy streamer. Like that's 90% of their content. You are a raider, but you also stream other games. She will stream like one other game, and then for the rest of the entire month, it's just Final Fantasy stuff. She's doing Final Fantasy right now. Or at least she was. It looks like she finally raided out. But she was doing a bunch of raids again today. You're literally only... I mean, fair enough. The DLC did just come out. Being a menace is fun, though. We need to go to Ul'dah. We'll get together and do something soon, Yanika. Once I get a little farther and I can join you and stuff. Hi, Lunar. Welcome home from work. You're not annoying me. I enjoy the company. We've been over this. You need a break from the grind? Fair enough. That does not surprise me. I'm just stingy and try and save some money. Yes. Chaos cast. Chaos is the best. Center Mooncat? I think I picked Mooncat. I am mildly upset that I do not get the eyes that the Suncat has, but I based it primarily on my other model, which Mooncat seemed to fit better. I can't wait to be able to fly. Motorcycles don't fly. Okay, that flies. That's ominous looking. That is an ominous looking mount. Get to fly, then move to the next expansion. And they say a little joke. It was your own personal hell. Did it take a lot of grinding, I'm assuming? I don't know how I feel about that one. Kind of cool, but it's also kind of funky. The weird stretching is mildly uncomfortable to look at, though. Had to kill it 100 times. That is a lot. That's a pretty chocobo. Hey, is that the wedding chocobo? Ah, okay. I thought it might be. It definitely looked like you would fit that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think Saucy has that mount. Because I'm pretty sure Saucy got convinced by one of his friends to do the wedding. You know, the bluest of bluest weddings. You know what? That fits. That fits. Knowing you two, that totally fits. Day 164 of trying to convince Vita to marry me in Final Fantasy instead of her boyfriend. I don't think you've shown me your wedding, no. You sent me some spicy pictures, but I don't think I saw any of the wedding pictures. I'm not sure, though. Did you finally give up on marrying Red Lunar? I forgot I could have just used my letter to get here. I have 61 of these. I forgot this is where I was going. No, I said her boyfriend could marry Red instead, and Red said no. Double wedding. Just all four of you marry each other. Perfect. Rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. Now that Castrum's sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. If we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portlane of House Durandare. He's stationed at the Observatorium in Coerthas. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Wasn't he the really rude guy? He brushed me off. Said, fuck you. Let's see. Well, that is very blue. It's pretty, though. That's a gorgeous dress. No, I haven't seen you in that one. Free one. Not. I think there was a Moogle out here. Go. 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 I remember mentioning that I had a specific Dragon Age song against my alarm noise. 8 years until Red, maybe you change it. Vaguely? That was vaguely familiar. Well, that is a very pretty dress. Double dies now, which is exciting. Double dies? Mentioned last night. Now it's my Discord intro notice, specifically to torture him. So here's my. No, do I don't understand the question, so probably not. Outfits now have 2 die sections. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. I like that. But, Lunar, I do have to ask. Do you still have Asterion as your wake-up? You do not? Aww. Didn't actually wake you up. Fair enough. It wasn't the most, like, waking up sound, but it was still funny. So do you have ideas on your other dice? Dark and mysterious, of course. Yeah, figures. I guess. Oh, it asked me. Okay. Peace. Just gave me those weird half-awake dreams where I could hear it. Wasn't actually awake. Ah, the wet dreams, right. Where you dream of Asterion. Oh, he's not in the tower today. Ah, inside. Oh. Well, you jerk. Ah, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. What do I owe the pleasure of your company? Oh, you weren't the jerk. That was somebody else. How did you fit that in here? You were an associate of Ishtola? Of course. Lord Drillmont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Neither of the glove options are something I can use. Okay. Astrum Sentry? What interest have you in the Imperials? They hold several of our number whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male, 1 female. It's them. It has to be. Ophelia Urianger, Papalimo, and Tataru. That scant morsel is of use to you. You may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Coerthas not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lullafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Rogadin and a Lullafel, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, and soon. Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were to given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Bringing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. I just realized what time it was. I haven't had food. Is anything still open? I could just DoorDash. I really don't feel tonight. You're open this late? When? In 24 hours? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm ordering food real quick. Food. It is actually dark now for once, though. I'm gonna go turn on my front porch light. Be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portlane said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Still can't try. Aww. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Are your queues still like 2,400 long, Lunar? Ooh, a cutscene. 625 right now. That's still pretty bad. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. Oh, it definitely is, but that's still a bit rough. $20K for Endwalker. That's insane. I don't know if I would have... I don't know if I like this game enough to have even wanted to wait for that long. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have waited for that. I would have just shut off the game and said, fuck that, canceled my subscription and waited a couple months. Last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. Shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. Way to get in, but the issue, timers to even keep doing MSQ are insane. I had a 40-minute queue in position 1 the other day, Lunar. It can't be worse than that. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Ugh. About getting a healer class to do it, but I do not like healing. Get somebody else who's a healer and just party with them. Hi, Saucy. Utaden, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. Will command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I've given you nothing, Prefectus. You've earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. Okay, Luna, that makes sense. Actually, random question regarding healing. Since there's healers here, I can ask this question. So I know that when you were in combat, that's a cool looking mount. You can switch between targets quickly with tab. Is there a way to switch between party members quickly? F keys? F even do anything? F doesn't do anything. Oh, F1 through 4. Oh, okay. Oh. But I can still select myself. Because I'm still 1. I figured clicking on the name would be the easiest, but just for future reference, I thought I was kind of curious. That was all. A funky looking mount. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abelathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with the Stola. Called Fenrir Funky. I said it was cool and kind of funky. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of the Mail Darkhold, situated to the west. A man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brissel, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. It's not quite what I expect from a Fenrir, but still kind of cool. You stand before Zemail Darkhold, a subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. Letter from Lord Portlane. You have come about the Imperial airship. The stinking spaceship. According to our scouts, the vessel has scarce touched the ground. A pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Let's pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Orem Vale, situated south and west of here. Suggest you take your search there, seek out a knight named Hiremons. He should be able to assist you. Is that a... That is indeed a flying pig. Okay. You yelled up about healers because they're lurking and saw me complain. Ooh, I like that one. That one's cool. Ah, down that way. Imperial airship? Aye. I saw it approach to land with mine own 2 eyes. It was like they did start a whole new character to play with me and friends. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. Not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Rough orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. Guardians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. I found evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. I want that one. I like the fat cat. He's rather agile for such a fatty. Have you ever read the Minion's description? No. I kind of just used it because it was an adorable fat cat. I'll read it afterwards. So cold. I want to go home. Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. Well, skin and bones underneath, I swear. Potato. Universal, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Christ. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry it was. But Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Me, Sid. You had any success? Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now, what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me, but the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. Scour the area surrounding the Darkhold. We have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. Both Ida and Ishtola helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, he should be in his Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. There, I hope. Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. Feeling better now. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. How do I get to... Minion Guide? Born in an unmarked alley in an unnamed town, this poor creature had to hunt the mean streets just to stay alive. Until learning that following retainers and feeding off the slaughter left to their wake was a safer, easier way to a full belly. That is insane. Oh god. That is an absolutely insane description for a fat cat. I love it. It's perfect. It makes the fat cat even better. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. This plane you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. That's certainly not the DM I was expecting to get today. It doesn't surprise me for him, though. It does not. His clips come across my feed every once in a while, and they're absurd every time. Why are you cooking the cat? Currently doing a stream with Mr. Beast. Yeah. Alright. That's, quite something to find out when you're doing something with Mr. Beast. Cat, what are you doing? I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Kai Senate or something. Apparently one of his friends destroyed his house with fireworks. I'm fine now, thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold. Guardian's on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. It's some big streamer guy. I don't really know who he is either. Every once in a while, one of his weird clips comes across my feed. That's the only reason I even know the name. I hate to have to rely on you again, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I have the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Rogan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. Call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. Make the suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, be happy he elected to pass us by. Kind of pretty in here. Except for that. That's a weird rock in the middle. 3 crystals. No, not who I want to attack. Thank you very much. Need this? Is that a soul stone? Like, is that a job stone? It looks like it almost. It is? Oh, okay. Fat cat mount? Yes, the fat cat. It's monks? Oh, okay. You know, I can see that. That makes sense. Were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason. I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Can't give up. We must find Briggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen, and hurry. Briggs' chances of survival grow glimmer by the moment. I want to squish the fat cat. I want to squish it. The little tippy tap is hilarious. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? He's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold. It is possible he went for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Ganifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than working in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I nearly broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Yeah, I know. It doesn't stop me from being paranoid about it, though. Food is almost here. Orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, tinhead? I love how we just have these two people going back and forth like that, just ready for a fight. And then me and Ishtool are just having this casual conversation. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Enid has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He's not alone. Kill them all. The weird swag from the monk is just... is so much. Holy crap, where did that come from? Alrighty, Attica, thanks for coming by. Good talking to you again, as always. Yeah, you've been kind of all over the place recently. You've even been on in the mornings, I've been noticing. Morning, night, middle of the day. But make sure you're getting some rest. My thanks. Another moment and I would have... He's been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ede and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Aw, I love reunions. Do 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 do. Monument Tower, Monument Tower. Cannot thank you enough. The same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes. It's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I owe the lot of you my life. You saved Wedges too. Losing count of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive. We finally see you in the flesh. When Elfinod told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? Ugh. The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. Must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? My food is here, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I myself have asked the same question. That day, when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I noted not a mist in horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magic. Magic of the kind used by the Eskins. I don't know. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. Can't really say how long we were aboard. When the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold. Castrum Sentry. On arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Manphili and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years. It was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald. Much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't likely to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control, and thereby forced an emergency landing. In the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Oh, pardon me. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That will have been Briggs' handiwork. I guess not. Those were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Multiversal, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. And Philly and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us. Now we must find a way to rescue Manphili and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. Well, that's going to mean at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. It's as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers, bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. wonder what that one is. That's probably one of the plainest mounts I've seen. Nothing wrong about that. Well, my friend, what brings you to Revenant's Toll? Yeah, Saucy, stop drinking Monster at 2 a.m. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry? And you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen around the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. The Garleans were alerted to our coming. We cannot know what they will do to Minfili and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? I am mind to walk through the front door. You know something I've found recently? Drinking gamer subs wakes me up. But it also makes me sleep better. And I don't understand why it does both. Huh? The front door? Alright, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Well, it's not even refreshing for the sleeping. It's like, I get the caffeine, and it wakes me up. But then when I actually go to bed, on the days I drank gamer subs, I sleep deeper. I'm just blaming it currently on the weird effect caffeine has on ADHD brains. And that's all I'm coming to right now. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where are we? Where we are, there's no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. And it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Guamont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. No doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ian and I shall go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Ishtola. And you're beginning to remind me of Papa Lima. Ingvar Glumman, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Yeah? Looking to get into Castrum Sentry? Need my help? Yeah. Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Oh, pardon me. Alright. It is almost midnight. I have been going for 6 hours. I think this is a good place to call it. But I feel like we're gonna get into some stuff the next time I play. So, thank you guys for hanging out. It was a blast, as always. Glad to have you all here. Glad to hang out with everybody in stream. It was a good stream. But, I'm going to head to bed after I finish my dinner. My din-din, my nums. So, until next time, have a wonderful night, everybody. I have the next 2 days off. So, there's no telling what I'll be doing with streams. I could very well be doing early streams, long streams, multiple streams. We will see where it goes. But until then, have a wonderful night, and I will catch you all later. Bye, everybody.